welcome back to more Fall of Porcupine. In the last part, we ended with a bar fight, which was a really bad thing because we're trying to lay low. The hospital's in kind of trouble, I guess. The reputation isn't very good for them, so that's unfortunate. We really shouldn't have gotten in a bar fight, but that's where we left off, so I'll see you guys at the end of the video. I don't think our guy's feeling too good. Why the pale face? Not had your breakfast yet? No, I can't eat a thing. Touch the old stomach trouble. You could say that. That's too bad. But a walk in the fresh air can cure most ills. That's what I always say. Are you cold? No, I've been out and about today already. Treated myself to a little something to warm me up. Booze? Come on, man. You know I don't touch that stuff. I was at the mall. Some kind soul bought me a nice big cup of tea. With candy sugar, even. Life don't get much better than that. I mean, earlier in this game, he did say he couldn't get into the shelter because he had been drinking. So, I feel like the guess of booze isn't offensive. Finley, how goes it? Hey, Frauke. Back by the river again. Of course, I couldn't leave you hanging. Leave me hanging over what? Over this. This? Our river meditation. Have you been feeling the benefits yet? Yes, absolutely. Then take a few more deep breaths, and grab a thought from the stream of consciousness to help you flow through the day. Have you got one? Yep. Good. If you need more, we'll be here. River and I really like this guy. He's chill as hell. Frauke, Finley, thank you. Nothing to thank me for, young Finley. We just got an achievement called Go With The Flow, which was learn everything Frauke has to teach you. To downtown we go. Or not. Nope, can't go that way. I did say this last time, but I do like it better when they give you, like, a reason you can't go that way. Versus just, you can't go that way. Like, the first time I tried to go that way, one of the beaver guys was standing in the way, and he's like, you can't go this way because we're doing work. Or there was the time when people were standing in a line for the ice cream shop, which is the first shop down there. Because it was the last day the shop was going to be open. It's kind of a bummer that they just, like, don't give a reason all the time, so you think, oh, I can definitely go that way, and then you find out, no, actually I can't. Anyway. Oof. Grab a drink real quick. I get the vibe that we may have to evacuate the building at some point, which is why they talk about it. It makes sense, right? Like, why would you bring it up if it's not a thing that happens? Mr. Amani, don't you want to go inside? You're getting soaked here. No, leave me alone, you scoundrel. I'm not going back in there. It's filled with murderous, backstabbing fiends, all just out for my money. Okay. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. Got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts, too. Didn't look too happy. What? Why? Best let him tell you that himself. Good luck, kiddo. Probably has to do with the bar fight. But let's go peek around down here. The day's only just started and you can already feel the tension in the air. I don't know what's wrong. Seems like everyone's on a short fuse right now. I'm the same. That's why I'm trying to get some exercise at least. Morning, Slugger. Looking for a fight with us now, too? What? No, what are you talking about? Talking about the trouble you guys caused yesterday. The 2 injured people we picked up said you attacked them out of nowhere. That's not what happened. That's not the point. We've been told expressly to keep a low profile now. You weren't there, you should have heard what they said to us. Yeah, well, we're all keeping to ourselves all the same. Yeah, all of us. We have to take the fall for Carl and his bad choices. Because I don't want to do that. Carl's an asshole. Okay, well, I guess we'll go get reamed out by the boss. I could go in the cafeteria, but I'm not gonna. Might as well just get it over with. You know? Dr. Krakowski is gonna be so mad. Oh, it's all 3 of us in here. Good. Ah, there you are, Finley. Mia. Carl. Thank you for coming. We all have a lot to do, so let's get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. But Dr. Theobald, you weren't there. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. The music stopped. I've already spoken to Dr. Krakowski and Mr. Heydrich. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Carl, you are on leave until further notice. Sorry, what? A little distance ought to do you good. But, now for you, Mia, and Finley. I'm also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded in your files. Excuse me? But, I expected better of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressly requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future and for all of us. Please understand I don't like this any more than you do. But as chief physician, I am liable for any incidents involving my staff. And when 1 or more people misbehave, it reflects poorly on all of us. Yeah. Now please get back to work. I hope you have a successful day. Dr. Theobald, please, Finley. I don't like doing this. You have to believe me. Please get back to work now. You'll have to do without Carl for a while. All the more important that you do your own job properly. This will all blow over. I promise. Okay. Okay. This is so unfair. Carl, it's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. Agreed. I know that. Maybe a short vacation will do me good. Give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go out for a nice leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. Hey, do me a favor? Sure, what do you need? Keep an eye on our ward, will you? You don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. You'll be fine. Get plenty of rest and sleep, and then you'll be in top shape when you come back. You got it. I'll check in with you later. I look forward to it. Excellent. Well, that blows. Time to go to work. Isn't Dr. Krakowski here? Sure she is. She's pretty much always here. She's in the break room. Dr. Krakowski's keeping her head down more than usual right now. Must have a lot on her mind. Thank you. I'll go see her then start my shift. Yeah, you do that. Where have you guys been anyway? I've been rushed off my feet all morning. We got called into Dr. Theobald's office. Looks like we'll have to do without Carl for a while. We'll have to... What now? Has he been fired? No, but he's not going to be in for a few days. Oh well, that's just great. Exactly what I needed right now. Guess I'd better stop wasting time chatting with you then. Back to work I go. Okay, see you later. Alright, let's go see Krakowski. Get our shit together. She's gonna be mad. Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Yes, exactly. How did you know? She's the head of this ward. You don't think they talked? I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organizational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krakowski, if I can just explain. There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behavior was given our current situation. But I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin. It's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse, the best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. I will try my best. Thank you, Finley. This is another chance for you to show me what you got. Have a good shift. Do you have an extra patient today? Nope, just the 3. Okay. We put someone back in the leaky bed? In the leaky bed? Why would we do that? That's so rude. Ah, there you are, finally. I need to make an urgent phone call. I was meant to be meeting a client 4 minutes ago. If I make them wait any longer, there will be serious consequences for me. Really, I don't have time to be here at all right now. First of all, good morning to you. You're Ms. Van Galen, right? Sonia Van Galen. That's right. And you came to us yesterday with some symptoms. Would you like to take a moment and explain again how you're feeling? Dizziness, heart palpitations, headache. A sensation of swimming in a deep, black sea but never reaching the shore. Same as usual, basically. I'm sure you're familiar with the condition. Same as usual. Well, more or less. The sensation has intensified over the past few days. Sharp chest pains, moments when I didn't quite know where I was or whether I was awake. A colleague advised me to get it checked out after I fainted twice yesterday. Do you have any pills you can give me? I don't think this is a problem we can solve with a few pills. Let me take a closer look at what's going on. Alright, please don't take too long. See if I can do better this time. You know, as long as I get a B, I'll be okay with it. Your heart rate is incredibly high. To start with, you need some rest. Alright, I guess I can take an hour for lunch for a change. Can you give me the pills right now, or do I need to go to a pharmacy? You should stay here today for observation. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. What did you just say? You need to stay here for the time being. We're going to give you some medication and monitor you for now. Please take the medicine 3 times a day at meals. That means today at noon, tonight, and to be on the safe side tomorrow morning. That could be tricky. I don't eat in the morning. And you should make an exception tomorrow. Alright. So what was that? Twice a day, right? 3 times. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. I never used to struggle with numbers. But right now I can't even remember my phone number. But I'll set a reminder in my phone for the pills. There's no need for that. We'll do it for you. But you need to avoid stress, okay? Try and switch off. Don't make any phone calls. And do... not work? I'll try. Okay. Next. 302. How are you feeling? Not great. I've got a stomach ache. And I'm nervous. Maybe I should have intervened yesterday. Should I have said something? You were way more sensible than us. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to really put everything into this. We'll get through it together. Can you get out of the way of the door I need to go in? Why are you out of bed? I thought you were getting discharged. Okay. Hey, you, how are things? I'm doing great, Doc. I can't wait to get out of here. Yeah. But I'm not leaving without Ollie. Get that, Rudy. Just keep a little distance, okay? Ollie still needs to rest. Sure thing, Doc. How are you doing, Ollie? Not bad. I even managed to sleep just for a few hours last night. Can I leave today? I want to go home with my brother. Slow down, Ollie. Let me check your readings first, okay? Yeah, okay. Time to give some pills. Well, I think for sure we need this one. And then... need to add more to the red and take some from the pink. So maybe this one. Well, this is the only green one, and we do need green. And then we need 1 yellow. That should do it, right? Yeah, that looks right. Perfect. A A bee? Why a bee? So. Do you think, Doc? Is Ollie healthy again? Not quite. Oh. But we've got your bacteria under control now, too. You should be feeling better again soon. Phew. Really? Yes. Ollinator. Coming back in the second round to beat the Shigella on points. Yes, good work, Ollie. Rudy, you better go home now. Give your brother another day of rest. Sure thing. No problem. At all. Did you hear that, Ollie? Soon we can go out and have fun again. Yeah. I'll need to finish my round. See you later, you two. You betcha, Doc. Sure, Doc. I'm going to stay here for a little while. Of course, take your time. Alright. Time to go hang out with, Hello? Greetings, hardworking fellow citizen. Hello, Carl. I wanted to see how things were going. I just can't keep away from you guys. Everything's okay so far. Everyone's a little tense. I'm also in the middle of my rounds right now. Let's catch up properly another time, okay? That's a fabulous idea. I was just sitting here drinking a nice hot coffee when I got the urge to go out and do something. I could use your help. If you have the time, meet me at the supermarket after work. At the supermarket? Yep, I'll explain everything to you there. I'll have to hang up now, too, but busy, you know how it is. Hello, Irma. It's going to snow soon. Just in time for the hibernation festival. You think so? No. I know so. I can feel it in my bones. My limbs always start tingling like this when the snow's on its way. That's how I know it's the first day of winter. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little wistful today. My lovely roommate was discharged this morning. I suppose that's made me a little lonely. How are you doing, Finley? Same as always. Is something bothering you, my dear? Oh, you know, just everyday life. I see. I could tell you a short story to cheer you up. Why don't you start by telling me how you're feeling today? Oh, that can wait. Do you have a few minutes to spare for an old lady? Yeah, I'm all ears. Would you like to make yourself a tea first? In this weather, it's important to take the time to get cozy. Thanks, but I'm okay. Doing my rounds has warmed me up. Alright. Now, where to begin? Alright. Before little Juliana was born, I used to travel a lot. When I was young, I was doing an apprenticeship and renting a small room in Sandalwood. On one beautiful spring morning, I was strolling through this lovely little market. I found a beautiful old globe there. I bought it right away. I placed it in my room and decided right there and then I was going to visit somewhere on that globe in real life. So without further ado, I started making plans. I packed some clothes, a little something to munch on, of course, my travel journal to record my journey, and last but not least, my 3 lucky dice. I didn't have much money at the time, so sticking to the bare necessities suited me. One cool spring morning, I set out. After I crossed the first couple of borders, my stomach was growling. I had no money left, of course, but I did have my lucky dice with me. I walked into a fancy restaurant, one that served the finest food the country had to offer, and I challenged the owner to a bet. If I rolled a higher number than she did, my meal would be on the house. I lost. I spent the whole next year working in her kitchen, scrubbing my fingers to the bone. I'd also promised her one of my lucky dice. After a year of hard work, I managed to work my way up to co-manager of the restaurant. But my journey wasn't just over. I had more than enough of the restaurant business by then, so I continued on my way. I didn't need money. I relied on my intuition and my 2 lucky dice, and it was the dead of winter and my shoes weren't as waterproof as they used to be, so I called a cab. I challenged the cab driver to a bet. If I rolled the same number as he did, he would give me a free ride, wherever I wanted to go and however long I wanted to go there for. I rolled the dice. I lost. That's how I met my next boss. His name is Gilbert. I spent 2 years driving people all over the country. Didn't get the chance to get out of the car much myself, though. But I still had a lovely time, and Gilbert and I got on like a house on fire. After 2 years, we closed the cab company and hit the road together. I kept the second lucky die hanging from the rearview mirror of my cab the whole time. We traveled wide and far until one day we pulled up in a dreamy little town called Porcupine. It was my birthday, so we headed to an old tavern to celebrate. We had a great time staying up almost until sunrise. The owner of the tavern was an elderly gentleman, and we soon got talking with him. I challenged him to a bet. If we rolled the same number 3 times with our lucky die, then he would let us have the old tavern. On the 3rd roll, disaster struck. The die fell off the table. Gilbert went to pick it up, then slammed the back of his head into a light fitting as he got back up. He spent several weeks at St. Ursula's. The hospital was still pretty new back then, you know. When he was healthy again, he took my hand. We looked at each other, the same thought in both our minds. We wanted to stay here, in our little Porcupine, forever. Scraped together our savings, we worked hard, and 3 years later we had enough money to buy the small tavern. Anyway, that's how the story ends. You shouldn't always rely on your luck, but it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. At least not most of the time. You've seen so much of the world, Irma. I did my best. As it turned out, my favorite place wasn't all that far away. How about you? What about me? Where's your favorite place? I don't know yet. That's alright. You'll figure it out eventually. But you still got work to do unless I'm much mistaken. Sorry. Yes, actually. Alright. Let's do a few different symbols and see if any of them hit. Okay, let's try brain and bone. 3 of those are in this, but they're in the wrong spot. Okay. Okay. Okay, foot. So I can either do it as tooth, stomach, or eye. I'm gonna go stomach. Okay, we got it. Your fever's gone down a bit, but some of the symptoms are more severe than they were a few days ago. Should I be worried? We'll manage it. I'm going to talk to the senior physician. Thank you. I guess I'm going to be missing the hibernation festival this year. I'm sorry, Irma. I was hoping we'd have you back on your feet by then, but this inflammation's proving stubborn. That's okay. I've seen plenty hibernation festivals in my life. One more or less won't make a difference. You'll be going, though, I hope. Yes, I have a night shift tomorrow. I'll check out the festival beforehand. That's good. Is it your first hibernation festival? Yep. Wow. I hope you can enjoy it to its fullest. May I be so bold as to ask you a favor of you? Of course. My son, Giuliano, he's always so busy on the day of the festival. I was wondering if you could bring me a hazelnut candle. Porcupine's Hibernation Festival is the only place you can get them. You'd be making an old lady very happy. If I find one, I'll be sure to pick it up for you. I promise. Thank you very much. I'm tired, and you must have a lot to do. Have fun tomorrow, Finley. I'll see you afterward. You get some rest, Irma. Oh, pigeon man. Alright, let's go see our boss. How did it go today? Not bad, it's been pretty quiet, luckily. Ah, could it be because of the Hibernation Festival? How do you mean? The Hibernation Festival is tomorrow, you know that, right? And what does that have to do with the ward? I can't explain it exactly, but the Hibernation Festival is important to the people of Porcupine. It reassures them, gives them strength. Some see it as the most important day of the year. And every year you can see it in the condition of our patients. At this time of year, they seem somehow less sick. Wow, it must be a really important festival. I've already heard so much about it from everyone. You're on the night shift tomorrow. Go and check it out. You might like it. I'll stop by before work. Are you going to? No, I'm afraid I don't have time. Also, I don't want to. Just do me a favor and don't get into any trouble, okay? Thank you very much. I can see you're not letting the situation distract you too much. Keep it up. I know you can still improve further. Happy Hibernation Festival for tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening? That's right. I'll be on the night shift too. So get some rest. Make sure you're nice and fresh for tomorrow. Is there anything else you need today? Can you check on her mouth? You mean Mrs. DeCalma? Keeping an eye on her readings, and I'm going to check on her again later. Have a good evening, and do try to avoid any major accidents. I'm sure you'll find plenty of opportunity between now and tomorrow night. Yeah, the old lady is definitely concerning. So. Alright. I feel like the Hibernation Festival is going to be a turning point, so. Have a great evening. You too. Staying much longer today? A little while, yeah. Well, I hope you can wrap up soon. See you at the Hibernation Festival tomorrow? I couldn't imagine anything more beautiful. Truly, it would be a dream come true. But looking at this new shift rota, I guess you'll have to manage without me. Too bad. Hope you have a good day anyway. You too, kiddo. Oh, hi. What are you doing here? Rudy, what are you doing down here? I'm waiting for my ride, but I wanted to get a snack for Ollie before I go. He said he wanted something chocolatey, but the candy in the vending machine looks really gross. Tell me about it. There's a good chance it'll just eat your money without giving you any food, too. Really? What a ripoff. Where can I get something sweet now? Try the cafeteria. Our cook Sergey should still be lurking around there somewhere. The cafeteria is already closed, but he might make an exception for you. Really? You think so? Awesome. Thanks. I'll check it out right now. Hey, Finley. Rough day, huh? You can say that again. Do you feel like coming over and cooking with me tonight? Nah, I'm gonna go with Mia. I'm going with Mia. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go to the supermarket first. I need a few more things before we start. Alright. Yeah. Wow, that took a bit. Whoa, why are you jumping? Oh, it's a shortcut. Oh, it's kind of broken, though. Okay, I like that. I like the shortcut. Thanks. Hello? Mia? Are you stuck? Come on. Okay, she's stuck. She'll figure it out. Or she won't, and we'll just end up at the market by ourselves. No Mia in tow. She should load in. There she is. I finally found something a little buggy. It's okay, though. It wasn't that bad. Ah, the store's still open. That's good. I was worried we'd end up ordering pizza after all. There's a pizzeria in Porcupine? I don't know, actually. I cook all my own meals. Luckily, we don't have to find out today. Yep, I'm going to pop in now. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. Should be quick. Okay, maybe I'll wait outside then. The air's doing me good right now. Any requests? Whatever you feel like. I trust your judgment. Great. Back in a minute. I can't go in? Here I am. Yeah, have you seen this poster? About the Hibernation Festival? Yeah, of course. They're all over town. Think we can make a stew today? Too? Poster's really got me craving one. A stew. I was actually planning to make stuffed parsnips, but sure. We'll make stew today. We don't need any different ingredients. You're the best, Mia. No problem. Shall we go now? Yes, please. By the way, I don't think I actually know where you live. Aha. Guess we still don't know each other that well yet. I don't live far from here. This way. You live in the bougie apartments, right? She definitely lives in the bougie apartments. Oh, no way. You live here? Yep. I'm glad we're not cooking at my apartment. What do you mean? Nothing. Never mind. Let's get started. I'm starving. Wow. Yeah, she lives in a bougie-ass apartment. This fridge is bigger than my apartment. Wow, your apartment is amazing. Thank you. I haven't really gotten used to it yet. I'm trying to make it feel like home, though. But how can you afford it? Don't we earn the same? Have I been ripped off? No, we have the same salary, but... Weren't you going to help me cook? What? Oh yeah, sure. How about you prep the ingredients? You have a lot of experience with cooking? Well, I haven't starved to death yet, but it's not one of my most refined skills. No worries, we'll work it out together. I've already washed the vegetables. I've selected an incredibly important task for you. Oh wow, what is it? You need to chop the ingredients. Is that it? That's it? Oh, okay. Many people underestimate the importance of slicing correctly and preparing the right quantities, but my recipe has to be just right so all the flavors complement each other. perfectly. I'll give you a piece of paper with all the instructions. Please try as hard as you can to cut the right amounts, okay? Sure, no problem. I can do it. Super easy, with my eyes closed. I was close. I'm a little under on all these. Okay. Oh, over. Under. Over. Ooh, I got one. I got one. Aw. Well, it's not gonna be perfect, but it'll probably still be tasty, right? That was incredible. I didn't know you were such a good cook. Now I feel bad for making you eat with me in the cafeteria. Don't be silly, the food there isn't that bad. Sergey knows what he's doing. But thanks, I'm glad you liked it. You did a great job helping out. It's almost as if I prepared the ingredients myself. I liked it too, thank you. Hold on, it's the hibernation festival tomorrow. So? The stew contest. You should totally take part. What, me? No, I couldn't. I'm sure that's just for the pros. Mia, you are a pro. If you put a stew like this on people's tables tomorrow, you're sure to win. You're serious, aren't you? As serious as my belly is happy and full. Okay. Okay, I'll do it. And you'll win. Yeah, I'll win. Yeah! Phew, I'm super excited right now. It's going to be great. You want a hand with the dishes? No thanks, I have a dishwasher. Are you sure we're on the same salary? Alright then, I'll be on my way now. Thanks again for the invitation. I feel much better now. I'm sure I'll be out like a light when I get home. I can even sleep in. I'm on the night shift tomorrow. I'm afraid I'm on an early, but I'll see you at the Hibernation Festival afterward. I can't wait. Nice. Oof, I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. I've got stew coming out my ears. Alright, and that was part 5 of Fall of Porcupine. We faced the consequences of our actions. Carl got suspended. And then we had a pretty typical day at the hospital. Irma's still there, still not doing great. And then we went off with Mia and had a really fun dinner. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple day. Which is probably a good thing after all the excitement of the night previous with our bar fight shenanigans. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, let me know somehow. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe maybe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.